mindset of being consistent in anything in all part of your life. So if you want to stay consistent going to the gym, you want to stay consistent working, you want to stay consistent eating clean, this is the key mindset that will make you consistent in anything. So let me tell my story first. Back then when I was like 13, 14 years old, I was sharing class beside my class, and it is because my school has like two type of people, Muslim and also non-Muslim. The Muslim will be go to their subject, to their class or their own class, and non-Muslim will be like some certain class will be either you stay at your class or you go to the class that have non-Muslim people. And this during the moral subject, right? I have this one guy. He's a big Indian. He's not fat, but he's big. He was like talking shit about me. I'm fucking sick, tired of it. He was like talking to me, otak blue, otak blue, otak blue. And otak blue means in my country, which are Malaysia, that means is like you are dirty minded. And you know what I mean, dirty minded? For example, I give you a situation. I want to test if you like dirty minded or not. Imagine this two big melon, right? And then you just you know what I mean, right? And then there are like two big melon, and then you're gonna like move it around, and probably dirty minded will be say something to you, right? Say something like suspicious, right? And yeah, he always like talking to me like that. In fact, yeah, because I was dirty minded, so no wonder why. But it's kind of like annoying me, kind of like make me uncomfortable. I just do whatever people say. If you get bullied, just ignore them, because later on they're like kind of like bored to you, and they just don't want to bully you again because you kind of like bored and you did not respond to them. And actually that advice was fucking true and fucking works, because at first kind of feel uncomfortable when you want going to the gym, you want to eat clean, you want to approach stranger. At first it's gonna be uncomfortable. Like my situation, at first I tried to ignore the big guy, the Indian guy, right? So uncomfortable, really. It's like the awkward silence, because when they're like talking shit about you and then you just did not respond to them, you just ignore them, there is like the silence awkward, and it's kind of like feel uncomfortable as hell. I don't know, for some reason when I respond to them, it's kind of like feel comfortable. Like respond to them, it's like kind of feel comfortable. But if I ignore them, like silence awkward, it's so awkward and uncomfortable. This takes few months, bro. This not takes like few days or few weeks. So that's mean you have to do consistently like few months. Because few weeks they're still talking shit about me, and after like few months they kind of like not talking to me at all. They kind of like ignore me because they talking shit about me, and then I did not respond to them. So that's why they kind of like feel bored, and then they just ignore me. That yeah, I'm not getting bullied anymore, bro. At first it's gonna be uncomfortable, but later on you will get used to it, and you just wait in the future and you just get the results. Same thing with anything part of your life. Same thing with real life, same thing with anything. First gonna be uncomfortable because you don't know what to do. You just beginner, you don't know what to do, man. You just beginner, you just don't know what to do, and that is okay. I also have this experience where back then I cannot talking to stranger, bro. Really, I'm really nervous, bro. My plan is always like this. I want to speak stranger like two people. And after that I did not talking to anyone. And that is okay, because you at first you're gonna be sad. And the most important is do not quit. Even though there are times where you're gonna skip, like you want to go into the gym every day, but there are times where you're gonna like feel tired and just want to skip. And then you skip. But the most important is don't quit. At first you're gonna be sad. You can see I'm speaking English right now. Even though I'm not perfect, there are times where my grammar was sucks. The mistake grammar. My main language is Malay language. So I speak to my family, my friends, always like Malay language. I have this goal that I want to speak English. I want to fluent to speak English because I want to make friends like outside of my country, and also in the future I want to like approach my future girlfriend. I want to master speaking English so that I can approach the girls that I really wanted, which mostly the girls which are they are always speaking English, right? So that's what. And at first I'm talking to my siblings speaking English, so awkward as hell, bro. Really, my face was red. I have stutter words. Literally, my grammar was really broken. It's really uncomfortable at first, but I just keep consistent. Even though the next day I speak Malay again. That's it. But I'm not quitting. I'm still consistent. The next day I was speaking Malay, and probably the other day I was trying to speak English. After that, I really get used to it. At first, I'm feeling awkward. Right now, I'm literally talking to my family all the time was English language. There are times where I speak Malay a little bit, but most of the time I speak English with my family. Yeah, at first it's gonna be uncomfortable. Same thing with real life. So you have this key mindset: do not quit. Even though you get the negative feedback, you feel shit at first. You always like you're doing the good things, but you get the negative feedback. You get the bad things in your life. You kind of, what the hell is this, bro? I want to quit. I want to quit. Don't do that, bro. The key mindset is just do. Even though it feel uncomfortable, even though you feel suck, you feel negative feedback, but you just do. Because if you stay consistent in the future, will be after that you'll be get used to it, and yeah, it's now like your comfort zone. The analogy is at first 5 kg bench press is kind of hard, you feel sore, and then you hurt your joints, and your form is bad, and you cannot moving your arms properly because so hurt. But after like few weeks, few months, you train like stay consistent training it. Probably 5 kg is like nothing that special. It's like so easy. You can lift it so easily. And after that, you have to level up the difficult, which are you have to progressive overload, which are you have to add like 2 kg, which 2 kg, 3 kg, and then you restart it again. At first, it's gonna be suck, it's gonna be uncomfortable. If you stay consistent, even though you get the negative feedback, you will get what you want. So you have this key mindset that even though you get a negative feedback, you just do. At first it's gonna be suck. Don't quit. That is the most important. Like I am right now, bro, recording, consistent recording, being a YouTuber. Just do not quit, even though you feel suck, cringe, or whatever it is. Thank you for watching, guys.